Many games a part of Apple Arcade have seen some massive content updates over the past few weeks and months. So today, let's go over the best ones. Smash a like on the video before it starts, as this video took so much time to make, gathering all this footage, so that's all I ask from you. Thank you. First, we have the role-playing game Sneaky Sasquatch. I haven't had the time to play much of this game yet, which upsets me because it's just a really sweet little RPG. RAC7 Games recently added the following content. Animal night races. New drifting events are here. New quests have been added. We have lots of new fishing stuff. And this might sound simple, but it's pretty big. You can now sit down in chairs. Fun fact, this game was made by a 2-person team in Vancouver, BC. Christmas is over, but not in hot lava. The celebrations continue to roll on in this 3D platformer. It's snowing on the playground. We have a new holiday challenge. New curated community maps have arrived, such as the Blue Box and Parkour Island. They're really difficult though, like this. They're too hard. Redesigned the touch controls and gyro controls and now have better visual feedback. In the future too, Clay will be adding a 60 FPS option for the latest iPhone and iPads, and will add mouse and keyboard support for iPads too. Ballistic Baseball was met with mixed reception at launch, mainly due to a few gameplay issues. But thanks to all the amazing constructive community feedback, Gameloft have heavily updated the game. For instance, career mode is here now. You can play it online or versing the AI. You can start in semi-pro league, earn training points, train your team your way, manage your team, and make your way to the big leagues. There are significant online AI and gameplay fixes and improvements added too. New emotes are here to use, and just overall bug fixes for timing and animations, etc. Tint is a mesmerizing and relaxing color mixing puzzler. The developer, Likey Studios, have actually been adding 20 new levels every 2 weeks and will continue to do so for a very long time. Right now, levels 71 to 130 are available, with up to level 150 added later this week. In Feb, a level pack will be added, taking it up to 200. New gameplay mechanics have also been added, such as Color Gate, which allows the player to change current color into another one, skipping the color mixing rules. Then there's Joker Line, which will fill the entire line with whatever color you cross it with. And then last we have Black End Point, which is a special type of endpoint origami allowing you to select a certain color. This one is coming later this week. Fun fact, if you have an Apple Pencil for iPad, you can press harder on screen to get more paint out. It's kinda cool. UFO on Tape plays with all the mysteries surrounding aliens and UFOs. You can use the gyroscope on your iPhone or iPad to look around and solve puzzles. In the latest update though, Revolutionary Concepts added the following: an augmented reality mode for iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro models. You can now choose between motion controls and new touchscreen controls, and new levels and more is coming soon. Fun fact, this game is a sequel or remaster to the original UFO on Tape, released on iOS back in 2010. One major thing that was missing from Super Mega Mini Party was more minigames to play with your friends. Well, 2 new minigames have now been added. Super Dangerous Science Job, where you collect the floating goo for science, and then we have Tugs of War, where you catch fish to earn the most points. Red Games will add more modes in the future, but please add offline bots, that would be so nice. This space shooter had a rocky start, mainly due to performance issues, most noticeable on Apple TV and older Apple devices, but quickly 34 Big Things put out a hotfix to stabilize all this. Recently they added an entirely new chapter, and we have another one coming very soon, plus heaps of other improvements and fixes are here. Give it another shot if you were disappointed initially. This is my favorite arcade style game on Apple Arcade. You play as a dodo bird, obviously, and must rescue your babies in 3D platforming gameplay. Not too long ago, the following was added: a new desert world with 10 new levels, new outfits to unlock and new enemies to avoid, and balance changes and visual upgrades are here too. A new ice world is coming later in 2020 as well. I don't like golf, but I like this parody game of golf. I like it a lot actually. It's also great to play with friends. You can just pass the controller or your device, and you can have turns on each level. The game's received some pretty decent new content. Finally, we have leaderboards and achievements. A new epic final boss fight was added. More silly puns are here, and new levels too. Frogger in Toy Town is a 3D remaster of the classic frog action game from the 80s. What's new? Well, a new horror-themed update was added late last year, known as the Winter Nightmare. This brought a new haunted house, which features several new stages where you will continue to rescue more froglets. Plus, we have new costumes and collection items. Konami will be adding a 2-player co-op mode in the near future too. A racing game where to win you must cheat. That's different. The first big update for Super Impossible Road recently launched. We have a brand new game mode, Daily Track, where you can compete worldwide for the best time on a new track every day. Brand new challenges have been added to career mode. In-game race table shows live positions now. Real-time reflections have been added for some devices, and various small changes and bug fixes are here. This would be one of my favorite games on Apple Arcade if the servers were not so laggy. At least we have some new content for LEGO Brawls to talk about. Brand new levels, Blacktron and Western Town are here. New level-specific power-ups have been added. More emotes, power-ups and minifigs have also been included. This is one of the best strategy games on Apple Arcade, featuring fast-paced, real-time strategy elements. What's new, you ask? Well, we have 4 new maps: Guardian's Rest, Grim Wastelands, Ice Wall, and Haunted Mines. Another fun fact, Red Rain is made by the makers of Balloons TD, Ninja Kiwi, so the art style is very similar. I have a small update for this 2D fighting game to show, but I still thought it was worth putting in the video. We have alternate costumes for every character now. 10 selectable colors can be chosen for every character. Is this the best casual game on Apple Arcade right now? I think so. In Hexa Flip, you flip through hexagonal mazes filled with deadly obstacles. Late last year, Rogue Games added 20 new levels. Say hello to a new city in Mini Motorways, a game where you manage the flow of traffic. City Zurich is here, where you can tunnel through mountains and bridge the Limmat River to keep traffic moving. This upgrade also brings a new gameplay feature, tunnels. And we also have a new photo mode and new colors for cities. Message incoming. A brand new mission has arrived in Agent Intercept for you, the player. Mission: regain control of the satellite to stop Claw's latest plan. Next mission: sink Yuko's sub. And the last mission: take down Darius. New events have been added to silly sports game Big Time Sports. We have hockey, golfing, and speed skating. A game all about the journey of life is what you get here. Not too long ago, Block Zero added and changed some aspects of the game. They reworked the beginning sequence of the game to be more enticing and easier to play. They updated the user interface quite dramatically, especially on the main menu, and added new levels. Welcome to Stellar Commanders, the 1 vs 1 strategy game where you fight for control of distant planets. What's new, you ask? Jin Guo, which is the third faction that has 9 exclusive units. We also have 4 new neutral units to unlock, a brand new planet to play on, and improved online matchmaking. In this game, things that go bump, everyday objects, go to war. You can play alone or in the multiplayer mode. Tiny Bop just added more rooms to the house, a bedroom and a nursery. Also new spirits, enchanted objects, new weapons, and new friendly house spirits which will aid you in battles. I haven't played much of Starfish yet, which is a shame because it looks really cool. But in the latest update we have brand new levels, new boss, new enemies, and a new weapon blueprint. The art style is also really fantastic here. I just really love it. Good job, guys. Speed Demons is a crazy highway racing simulator. It's super hard, really hard. Radiant Games added the following recently. Chapter 6 is here with 30 plus new levels, 6 new vehicle types, a new daily quest system is here, and you can play in landscape mode on an iPad. The next update is coming very soon, which will include Chapter 7 and 8. Many overlook this puzzle game, but don't. It's super relaxing and just a good game to play with your friends because you can just pass it to them or you can work out what to do on the puzzle, you know. Plus, you don't want to miss the latest content, right? Because over 75 new patterns and 7 new artists have arrived. That's massive. Will you replay some of these games now? Let me know in the comments. Those are the most notable Apple Arcade updates that I could find. I'll be sure to make another episode in the future, so leave a like if that's something that you would like from me. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new, as this is the best place to find info on Apple Arcade games. Anyway, thanks for watching.